Welcome to DOLA Tales, where we explore the hidden rhythms of life and the stories that shape our weary souls today. Meet Arjun, a 32-year-old man drowning in the modern world, feeling the heavy weight of invisible expectations daily. He stares into the mirror every single morning, wondering if he is doing enough, or if he is falling behind everyone else. The city moves at a breakneck speed, and Arjun feels like a small gear, trying desperately to keep up with the machine. At his office, the atmosphere is intense, with everyone racing toward deadlines, leaving Arjun feeling breathless and constantly on the very edge. He opens his phone and sees endless updates of friends getting promoted, buying big houses, and living what seems like perfect lives. A sharp pang of jealousy strikes his heart as he wonders why his own journey feels so incredibly slow and stagnant now. Solitude becomes his companion as he questions his choices, believing that silence means failure, while noise and speed equal true success. Late nights become a routine, not out of passion, but out of a desperate fear that he is not running fast enough. The pressure to achieve immediate results weighs him down, crushing his creativity and leaving him with nothing but stress and anxiety. One evening, the suffocation becomes too much, and instead of going home, he decides to walk aimlessly through the sleeping city streets. His feet lead him away from the concrete jungle and towards an old park that time seems to have forgotten completely. The silence here is different. It is not empty, but full of a peaceful presence that immediately calms his racing heart. He sits on a weathered bench, finally allowing himself to breathe without the constant ticking of the clock chasing him down. His eyes catch movement on the ground, where a small turtle is making its way across the path with deliberate slowness. The creature does not rush, nor does it panic. It simply moves forward, fully trusting the pace of its own journey. Arjun watches with fascination, realizing he is not moved with such purpose or calmness in what feels like many long years. A shadow falls over him as an old security guard approaches, his face mapping 1,000 stories of patience and time. The old man smiles gently, shining his light on the turtle, acknowledging the small traveller with a look of deep respect. He sits down nearby, sensing the heavy burden Arjun carries, the universal weight of a young man trying to prove himself. Arjun asks why nature allows such slowness, believing that in this world, speed is the only way to survive and win. The guard looks at him and says that fast feet do not always reach far, for the journey requires deep patience. Arjun suddenly remembers all the times he rushed, made mistakes, and felt empty, even when he managed to cross the finish line. They look back at the ground and see the turtle has covered more ground than Arjun expected, simply by not stopping. The old man whispers that the turtle never worries about the rabbits. It only focuses on its own steady, unshakable steps. Arjun looks at his trembling hands, realizing he has spent his entire life looking sideways instead of looking at the path ahead. He realizes that nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished in its own perfect time, without anxiety or desperate rushing. The guard stands up, pats his shoulder, and leaves him with a final thought. Life is a journey, not a race. Alone again, Arjun feels a strange sense of relief washing over him, as if a heavy chain has finally been broken. He holds his phone, but decides not to unlock it, choosing the peace of the moment over the noise of the digital world. He stands up and breathes in the night air, accepting that his timeline is unique and does not need to match anyone else's. The next morning, the city is still chaotic, but Arjun walks with a new rhythm, noticing beauty he had previously ignored. Chaos erupts in the office, but he remains grounded, tackling one task at a time with a clear and focused mind. He stops multitasking and gives his full attention to the present moment, finding that his work quality improves drastically without the stress. He reconnects with people around him, realizing that relationships are built through presence and patience, not through achievements and accolades. Days turn into weeks, and he replaces the urge to rush with the discipline of consistency, moving steadily towards his goals. He starts learning for the joy of growth rather than the fear of inadequacy, finding satisfaction in small daily improvements. When friends share their successes, he celebrates with them genuinely, knowing their victory does not mean his defeat in any way. His steady progress does not go unnoticed, as quality built with patience always shines brighter than work done in a rush. He returns to the park, not to escape his life, but to appreciate the stillness that helped him find himself again. The old guard nods at him from a distance, seeing the change in Arjun's posture and the calmness in his eyes. Arjun now understands that life is a marathon, not a sprint, and he has plenty of time to reach his destination. He writes down his new mantra, reminding himself that patience is not waiting, but keeping a good attitude while waiting. Just like a tree needs time to deepen its roots before touching the sky, we too need time to grow strong. He begins to mentor others, sharing the lesson that anxiety solves nothing, while steady action eventually solves almost everything. Success begins to follow him naturally, not because he chased it, but because he became the person capable of holding it. The world outside continues its chaotic race, but inside Arjun, there is a sanctuary of peace that no one can disturb. We often think that faster is better, but speed without direction only leads us to the wrong place much quicker. True success is having the time to enjoy your life, to connect with loved ones, and to sleep without heavy worry. He finally takes a trip, not to post photos for others to see, but to fill his own soul with wonder. The turtle reached the water not by running, but by never stopping, teaching us the ultimate power of persistence and resilience. Happiness is found in these quiet moments, in the understanding that you are exactly where you need to be right now. If you are feeling behind today, remember that life is not a race, and your timeline is valid and beautiful. Trust your journey, trust the process, and do not let the noise of the world drown out your own inner voice. Walk at your own pace, keep your head high, and know that you are making progress even when it feels invisible. Comparison is the thief of joy, so protect your happiness by focusing on your own path and your own unique growth. The sun rises for everyone at different times, and your moment in the light is coming if you just keep going. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. We hope this story brought some peace to your busy day. If this story resonated with you, please like and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. Stay patient, stay true to yourself, and remember to subscribe to DOLA Tales for more inspiring stories. See you soon!